Right. Welcome, Mushin Warriors, to another episode of Mushin Mental Academy, where our purpose is to provide the tools for engagement and presence. Today's episode brings us outside into nature and it shows us how integrating with nature and experiencing it, really sitting and listening with it, can bring us to truth, to reality, being ourselves, and how it allows us to relieve ourselves of all of the useless attachments or excess things that we've picked up along our journey. So let's jump right in. I actually started this particular episode by sitting out here by myself for a little while and just being, just existing, just enjoying nature. I'm running on a few hours of sleep, so I woke up tired this morning and my mind was going all over the place, what I had to do, what I gotta worry about, what I gotta finish, and I was like, dude, what is this? Like, take a moment and just literally do the thing that you're about to be talking about. So when I came out here to the park first, I really just sat here and listened. Sound of all the hogs, felt the breeze on my face, the difference between the heat that I'm feeling and the breeze coming through my face, looking at all the butterflies flying around, feeling the ants climbing on my feet, like all of it. And it's amazing. It's amazing how immediately nothing else that I was looking at before was pulling at. There's no more stress. There's no more attachments. There's no more things that are calling, saying, "Oh, you need to come do this. Come, you know, check if whatever was delivered or if you got a like what? No, no. There's none of that. When you're sitting out with nature, it's like those options don't exist, you know? And the reason I feel that way is because our definition for nature is when we're out in an environment where the environment itself or the pieces that create and make up this environment are living. And so it makes this ecosystem where each of the pieces that creates this setting has to have an understanding of self, the ability to know its own wants, desires, and needs for survival and interaction. But then it also has to understand how to interact with everything else here. I have to know how to sit on the ground without falling backwards, and I'm currently on a hill. I have to know where to place myself so that I'm not being lit up by ants and I'm respecting their territory, and everything is very, very real and authentic. There's no way of hiding from it, and all of these interactions are occurring infinitely and simultaneously through this process of change, which is life. And so by simply integrating or sitting out with nature, it allows us to tap into that and it allows us to really experience this flow of energy and this continuation that is life. There's really no other option for distraction when we're within this environment. The life itself doesn't give room for us to be distracted by things that aren't real. So my challenge for you, or my play or toy or whatever, if you want, is to take an hour this week, 60 minutes, and go out into nature and just experience it, just listen, just be. Block that period of time off to where you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have your phone. You're not checking emails or whatever came in, but just find that block of time to experience life. So I appreciate you as always. Be awesome, be beautiful, be yourselves. See you next week, Warriors.